Hi, and welcome to another mini episode of the Cat Lady podcast. I'm Andrea, the Cat Lady. You can find me on social media as the Cat Lady on pretty much across the board now. My website is thecatlady.blogspot.com. And yeah, so get that out of the way. Today I'm going to be making some Plarn, which is the yarn made out of plastic bags. Plenty of tutorials out there, but why not make another one? Someone on the Facebook page had asked to if I could do a little mini episode, so here we are. So I have a ton of plastic bags. I'm only going to make a couple strips, obviously, just to show how it's done. So the first thing you do is you take your super crinkled bag and you kind of fold it to its original form. So the sides kind of pucker in. You pull the bottom and the handle. Do that with both sides. And then you got nice flat bags. And then I stack about 4 together, maybe 5. So you got 4 or 5, flatten them out, and then roll it up. Take my scissors and you cut off the top and you cut off the bottom. Now at this point, depending what you want to do with it, you can make thick or thin stripes. I mean, I wouldn't go too thin because when you tug on it, it will break. So it looks like maybe ½ inch, maybe an inch. Cut it into strips here. You can use a rotary cutter. I'm fine with the scissors. So it is almost mid-May. It's what, May 12th today, and it is freezing. It was freezing last night. I think it went into the 30s. It's freezing today, and guess what? Our furnace is broken. So I am really cold. So we need to get someone out to fix our furnace. In May. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, it's been a hectic morning for the Cat Lady. So, there we go. We got all our strips. And repeat with as many bags as you want. And then the stuff, throw in the recycle bin. So then you take off and you have these little circular strips. So then at that point, take 2 of them and kind of like to lay it out. You can see it, these chunks of the way. Take your one strip and loop it through and knot them together. This again. So I lay the top strip on top and then come underneath and pull it through. Knot it together. So now you're making this, and you got it, like I kind of pull it so I'm centered. Hold it here to keep it centered. Take my strip and keep holding it down just so it doesn't get crooked. So then you can pull the second strip and the first one doesn't move. Because it will, like, one side will be looser than the other, so you want to keep both sides the same. You can slide it around if, you know, as I'm knitting, I find some pieces I've come across it where it's a little bunchy on one side, and you can slide the little knot around carefully. So you can keep doing that until you have as much as you want. So here's my first batch I did. And I'm just knitting right off this knitting out of here. So yeah, I had a ton, and that was about probably the same amount of bags I have here, you know. I didn't wish I counted how many bags, but. So you have that all here, and then you just knit like you would knit anything like yarn. And it's very strange. I had someone ask me today if it was crunchy, you know, because the bags are real crunchy and stuff. It's not. It's kind of soft. It feels like plastic, but it's stretchy.
It's kind of got a weird stretch to it. It's not really, it's not crunchy, like crinkly. It's just, it's very odd textured stuff. So this is going to potentially be a bag. I was thinking maybe a library book bag, but now when I think about it, I've kind of heard people talking about like swimsuit bags, and I actually saw some at the store the other day that were made with that PUL pole or whatever, that liner, that's waterproof liner. So, but you know, I was reading more about the plastic bags, plastic bags, and yeah, a swimsuit bag, because it's plastic. You know, it's just gonna, if it gets wet, no big deal, it'll dry out. You know, bring your swimsuits to and from the pool. You know, instead of throwing my kids' wet swimsuits into my purse or whatever bag, diaper bag, I can put them in my Plarn bag. So this is the bottom. I knit like 20 rows of garter stitch, and then picked up stitches on the edges, and I'm starting to do stockinette up the sides. So I'm only like two rows into the stockinette. It's a little tough to knit with. It's not real simple. It doesn't glide very nicely across the needles particularly. Not as smoothly as I'd like. So it's a little more time consuming than I thought it would be. But I did this yesterday. Just hanging around. So yeah, I'll just keep working on that, see how it turns out. And I'll definitely show it off on a future episode. And see how far I've gotten. So that is Plarn. Any other questions about it? Let me know. It's all kind of experimental to me too, so just taking it one stitch at a time here. So that's all I got. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week with our regularly scheduled episode on Monday. Thanks.